My name is Flash Isaac, and I'm a teacher from the future. When I was much younger, I saw thousands and thousands of people fail Jamb and unable to gain admission. This made me travel in time. Now I am back with the Flashlearners Jamb app and a series on YouTube tagged 120 Days to Jamb. My mission is to help you blast Jamb and as well get justice for everyone who Jamb has served breakfast. This is episode number 80 of the 120 Days to Jamb Chemistry with Flash Isaac. In this episode, we shall be naming this compound. IUPAC nomenclature. What do you call this compound? Observing this compound, you will see the presence of double bonds. And the presence of double bond signifies that or means this is an alkene. Alkene. And for alkenes, the naming must end in or with E-N-E. Looking at this compound once again, you will notice that we don't just have one double bond. We have double bond here and we have double bond. There is a presence of two double bonds. And I told you that when there is presence of two similar things, either two similar branch or two similar group or two similar double bond or triple bond, there will be the presence of di. If we have three similar, there will be the presence of tri. For four similar, it will be tetra. Since we have double bond here and another double bond here, this compound is an alkene, not just an alkene, dialkene, two functional group. This gives us diene, or diene, to tell you that we have two of the ene. Something else you will observe in this compound is the presence of the halogen family. When any member of the halogen, either bromine, fluorine, chlorine, or iodine, are added to a compound, we call that compound halo. Halo. So, if the halogen family is added with either one or more than one to an alkane, we say that is haloalkanes. If it is added to alkenes, haloalkanes. Added to alkynes, haloalkynes. That is it for you. So, the steps in naming organic compounds are: 1. Identify the functional group, which we've done. 2. Find the longest chain. And 3. Name the longest chain. What is the longest chain in this compound? Ladies and gentlemen, since we have presence of two double bonds in this compound, our naming or our chain must include the two bonds. You cannot say carbon 1, 2, 3, and 4. Even if you have something like this here, C and H like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you have another one here like this to give you the longest chain: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You will still not go with this numbering. Do you know why? Although in this case, the longest carbon chain will be when you name from here, if you pick here. However, you'll be ignoring this second bond, which is a crime. Your naming must involve all the functional group in question. So, our longest chain should be this. Then a second question comes to mind. Where should I start counting from? If you start counting from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, your functional group or the double bond will be on carbon 1 and carbon 4. If you start counting from the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, the functional group or double bond will as well be on carbon 1 and carbon 4. But where do you think we should start counting from? Although anywhere you start counting from, the position of the functional groups remain the same, yet we cannot count anyhow. We must follow the numbering that will give the attachments the smaller number. If you start from this way, the first attachment we have will be on carbon 3, the second one will be on carbon 4, and the third one will be on carbon 5. If you start numbering from this side, the first attachment will be on carbon 1, second on carbon 2, and third on carbon 3. Even this methyl group is on carbon 3. So, this way, going this way, will give the branches of the attachment the smaller numbers. We therefore need to go this way. Now, food is ready. We have our longest chain, and the parent will simply be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 represents paint. And we know that the surface is the name of the functional group, and the functional group is in. But since you have 2 of the functional group, it will end in diene. But what are the position of this in? They are on carbon 1 and carbon 4. 1 and 4. So you have paint 1, 4 diene to show that there is presence of 2 in. Now, when naming compounds, the attachments will definitely come first. They are the prefix. The first attachment we have here is chlorine. And when chlorine is attached to a compound, you don't call it chlorine, you say chloro. Bromine, you say bromo. Fluorine, you say fluoro. Iodine, you say iodo. This will be, chlorine is on carbon 1. So 1 chloro. There is bromine on carbon 2. So 2 bromo. Carbon 3, there is fluorine. 3 fluoro. Still on carbon 3, there is methyl. So 3 methyl. We have identified the attachments and their various positions, the carbon that they are present in. We know that attachments will definitely come first. But now that we have 4 attachments or 4 branches, how do we arrange them? The rule is arrange the attachments alphabetically. So, here, bromine will definitely come first. BC. Fluorine will come next. Then, chlorine will come next. Fluorine will be number 3. Methyl will be number 4 alphabetically. Now, let's arrange. The first one is bromo. 2 bromo. Separate letters and numbers with dash. Numbers and numbers with comma. 1 chloro. 1 chloro. Don't say this one is 2, this one is 1. So 1 should come first. No, no. It is the alphabet that we are concerned with. So 2 bromo. 1 chloro. 3 fluoro. 3 fluoro. 3 methyl. 3 methyl. Paint 1, 4 diene. 2 bromo. 1 chloro. 3 fluoro. 3 methyl. Paint 1, 4 diene. And the basis I'm using in this naming of compound is that I use the normal Jamb standard, then I use some that are more than Jamb standard, so that when you understand all this, naming of compounds in Jamb will just be like A, B, C. You agree with me that this name is long? True or true? True. You also agree with me that following the principles and naming, it is quite easy to name the compound. It is very, very easy. So the length should not be your problem. The understanding is what matters. If you understand, then you are so good to go. Now look at it. If instead of F, here were to be another CH3, you will see that we have 2 of the same branch. It will therefore be 3 dimethyl. This will change to 2 bromo, 1 chloro, 3 dimethyl paint 1,4-diene. So anyhow it comes, know what to do. This brings us to the end of this episode. I trust you found this helpful. Subscribe to this channel if you've not. Tell your friends about it. Install the Flashlearners Jamb app, and feel free to reach out with me if you have complaints, questions, things you need to share. Ladies and gentlemen, take care.